welcome back to another episode of my Seattle Mariners franchise here on MLB, the show 25, where we are in May. We are currently 21 and 17. We're 2 games out here, a little bit behind the Rangers. And so far, it's been a good start for a lot of our guys. J.P. Crawford is going through a bit of a dry spell here of his last 10, but was hitting really well beforehand, maybe without a whole lot of power, but was hitting close to 300 for a lot of April. 335 on base percentage. He's been moved up to the #1 spot. We'll get to the reason why. Jesse Winker, a guy that we signed for just under $10 million heading into this year, and he has been worth every single dollar to this point. A 977 OPS. He's hitting 370, 436 on base percentage, 541 slugging. He's hit 11 doubles and 4 homers. He is looking like a legitimate piece, a massive acquisition for us at DH. He's moved up from 5 to 2. Julio has been really good. He's crushing it over his last 10. 285, 341, 570 slash. He's hit 10 homers, 9 doubles. He's got 5 stolen bases. Well on his way to another strong campaign. Hopefully we don't see any of the lulls that we saw in the second half of year 1 in 2025. But so far he has been really, really good. Already been worth almost 2 wins. We have seen a massive breakthrough here for Cal Raleigh, who, of course, has already been very, very good in this series. I saw the power dip last year, but he got up to a 250 average, a 324 on base percentage. He is hitting 303 through the first month plus. I mean, just absolutely crushing. Been one of the best hitters in all of baseball. He's a top 5 player right now in the American League in WAR at 2.4. He has been sensational here in his age 29 season. This is looking like a career year. 13 home runs already after 18 all of last year. I mean, the strikeout to walk ratio is dead even. He has been excellent. He really has. We debated giving him extension before the year. May have to revisit that towards the latter part of it, but he has been great. Luke Raley has continued his hot stretch from the second half of last year. Really putting together a nice campaign. 886 OPS, has hit 5 homers. Is not walking a ton, but is posting a 303 batting average right now, which is definitely solidifying him. Randy Arozarena, we actually almost debated giving him arbitration, offering him a contract, just kind of seeing what else was out there in left field over the offseason. We decided to bring him back, and so far he has made it worthwhile. 7 homers, 8 stolen bases, an 882 OPS, hitting 285, drawing walks, not striking out a ton. He's putting together an excellent campaign here so far. Luis Rengifo was one of the big signings that we had over this offseason, just for a couple of years. He's not been great so far this year. He came into the season as the leadoff hitter. We've moved him down the order to kind of see if that would kind of be the spark for him. Been a little bit better over his last 10 after a really bad start, but we need more of like what he did here on May 1st. The 3-hit game. He's walking, more than he's striking out. Just right now not having a whole lot of success putting the ball in play. I think he's going to turn it around, but I think we're kind of looking at a down year 1 here, as I doubt he gets up to this 300 batting average that he posted these past couple of years for the Angels. Jorge Polanco, we brought him back. He's starting to regress. Not hitting for a ton of pop yet, but we know that he can kind of get hot. The average is up. The slugging is down. On-base percentage is relatively the same. I'm sure he'll be just fine. Victor Robles got off to a dreadful start. Had a really good 2 or 3 week stretch. Then now has kind of cooled off again. But certainly is doing something similar to what he did last year. He's only gotten 4 stolen bases so far this year, though. After a really slow start in that, we'll kind of see if that picks up. That's really where he provides his value. Garver and Marlowe. Marlowe has hit. Burleson is on a bit of a cold streak here over his last 10, but got off to a pretty solid start. And then, you get with Bliss. The pitching rotation has been really good. Kirby's been great. Gilbert's been great. Castillo's been very good, very solid. Brian Wu has been excellent, even though he continues to regress for some reason. And Bryce Miller, who we gave the big extension to, in spring training. 209 ERA, 43 innings pitched here so far. He has been outstanding. Bullpen has been pretty good. Has had some ups and downs. Munoz has been good. Brash has been solid. Spire's been solid. Santos has been a little iffy so far. Snyder has been great the past couple of years. Not been great to start this one. Taylor Rogers was an offseason acquisition. Just continues to pitch above his overall. Thornton needed a little bit of a bounce back, but he's been better here over his last 10. Gott has been good the whole year. But in this episode, we are going to play this game here. We're going to throw a pitch with Brian Wu as we take on Gavin Williams and the Guardians. But before we do that, I want to head to AAA because I think it is time to play a player lock game with Adrian Ramirez, the first pick that we had here in this series. He is showing some weird regression here in a couple of spots, a lot of progression otherwise. 18 years old, 75 overall, has got high beat potential. I believe it's an 89. First baseman, lefty, can play right field in an emergency, and I think he'd be fine out there. He's got really good reaction, decent enough speed. But at 828 OPS, here's an 18-year-old in AA, has already hit 6 homers. I'm just kind of ready to play a game with him. I'm just ready to hit with him for a game here, as we are going to be on the road taking on the Las Vegas Aviators. I want to get a moment with him. Just want to play a game with him. Then we'll do a game there against the Indians. We'll move here a little bit through May, maybe in May. Haven't decided yet. Obviously, I had a bit of a hiccup in April. Played a game against the Yankees. The recording glitched out on me halfway through that one. It was an exciting game, so kind of missed an episode in there and missed a little bit of game action. So we might slow it down here a little bit through May, and maybe get another game in. But here's Adrian Ramirez. The first at bat we see of him is, again, he is in Tacoma. He's going to come up here in the first inning. Runner on first, going against Ken Waldichuk.
Counts 1-0.
I do think that despite maybe not being the biggest first baseman of all time, I really think that Adrian Ramirez in the future, like, I kind of see him as like a borderline Bryce Harper level bat. Maybe not quite to that extreme, but I really think that him as a hitter is going to be, a very solid. I think it's a base rip there up the middle. So good to see that. Hit the ball hard, 92 off the bat. I really do think he is going to eventually be a 900 to a 1,000 OPS guy that draws walks. I think that 30 to 40 homers is all in his wheelhouse. I think he's a guy that can contribute as an 18-year-old. We're going to play it. He got replaced in the first inning defensively, because the game had him playing left field. I did not notice that. Let me go change that in the lineups, and we'll play this quick count game against the Guardians, and then I'll hop back in there. I did not realize he was playing, so he DHs in that lineup. Okay, so that was really, really weird. I'm messing all this up. There we go. Okay, so that ended up not being great. Obviously, he does not play left field at all. I'm sure he has stuck it up. Actually doesn't have any errors or anything. Okay, well, that was a bit of a lackluster debut there. The comedy of recording. So yeah, now we're going to play this game against the Guardians on the road, and then we'll play another game with Ramirez, and then we'll just kind of go from there. But yeah, jump into another game here with Brian Wu. Is another guy that I'm very interested in potentially signing long term, but I hesitated on that, despite him being our youngest guy, in this rotation, because he was already regressing last year despite a really good campaign, and he's been off to a really good start this year. He's got an 84 potential, so I think that's kind of what's messing him up to an extent. But as long as he keeps pitching the way he's pitching, I have no No issues continuing to throw him out there. We're gonna leave Rengifo in. We're gonna try to make this work. I want to get some plate appearances with him anyway as he moves toward the bottom of the lineup. But we are going to play this game here against the Guardians here, 21-17. Jose Ramirez, Yankinski, Noel. I'm not real sure how to pronounce that name. Don't think I've ever actually seen a game with him in. But yeah, and I guess since we'll utilize this, we'll take a look at the farm report. I kind of looked around at the stats. A lot of our guys are really impressing here. Valencia has been excellent. He is showing really good progression so far. Ramirez, we saw him. Simon is producing his hits for some power, not walking quite a ton yet. Cole Young looks like a guy that I think is going to make his major league debut in 2027. Emerson, been a little bit off to a slow start, but is still developing. Arroyo, been very good. Harry Ford has been solid. Montez has been a bit of a disappointment, and he's starting to not only move down our prospect ladder, but is also regressing a little bit. He's in AAA. Maybe he's just not quite ready for that at 21. But we are going to jump into this game here against the Guardians, see if we can keep this, kind of get things back rolling. We're 3-7 over our last 10. After a really good late stretch in April, hopefully we can bounce back here against Gavin Williams, who is off to a very, very bad start to the season here early on. ERA close to 6. J.P. Crawford steps up to the plate to lead things off. Got a pitch there to hit, but fouled it away. Sub 700 OPS for Crawford, but he gets on base, and that's what I'm really looking for at the top of this lineup.
2-2
As the one home run that, of course, we had with him in a critical game situation, a 3-run shot helped propel us to a win against the Angels, I believe. That ball from Crawford is hit. That is a fair ball. I don't know if he's going to be able to get second on that. It's just going to be a long single. Don't want to get the first base runner thrown out. They're trying to stretch that into a double, but Crawford gets to start it off with a hit. Now it is Jesse Winker, who has been just exceptional. 370 average, really producing. Swings through a fastball up there. He's going to make it a 1-2 count. That has been my kryptonite on this game so far. Let's see. Winker shorten it up here. Instead, he just swings at another fastball outside of the zone. First strikeout there for Gavin Williams. Now it's Julio. Been very good so far. 10 homers, 25 RBIs. Been one of the best players in the American League as well. Got a fastball to hit there. Just fouled it off a little behind. Williams has got good velocity. Cutter, slider, circle change, curveball. What am I doing? Swinging at everything right now. See if we can do something here with Raleigh. Show a little patience.
2-1.
Two-one count. I am just swinging at every fastball above the zone right now. Fouls that one away. Two-two. And we have struck out, swinging at a bunch of bad pitches here in the first inning. Got to calm things down here just a little bit at the plate, but we do get Brian Wu, who again has been great. Luis Garcia at the plate. 1-1 count here, Wu. Fouls away a sinker. One-two count. That time Garcia pulls that one foul. Gets him to swing there over the circle change. Brian Wu gets things started off with a strikeout. Stephen Kwan having a nice bounce back campaign. I think he had a pretty bad 2025 season. Just out of curiosity, we'll go take a look. I think he was really bad for them last year. 231, 317 on base percentage. He had a very tough season. Is bouncing back much more to his career norms so far. One, two.
Ball, that's outside.
That one is away. 2-2 count.
The count's full.
Change up in the dirt. Now a 3-2. I just throw a fastball in the zone. Fouls it away. Slider actually dead down the middle, but Quan swings through it. Wu gets a strikeout. Second one of the day. 2-1 count here. Jose Ramirez, one of the best players in all of baseball. Off to a bit of a lackluster start for him so far this year. I'm sure he will turn it around. 2-2. Can't get him to chase the change. Another full count. Fastball. Got kind of away with the one there. Ramirez flies it out to Rosarena. So Wu gets through the inning there. End of the first. Game is still tied 0-0. See if the Mariners can calm down a little bit here at the plate. Swinging at a lot of bad pitches. 1-1 count here for Luke Raley.
8-2.
A little over the change there. 1-2 count. And then late on the curveball. It's another strikeout for Gavin Williams, who has already struck out 4 batters, all of them being in a row after J.P. Crawford led off the game with a hit.
2-2 to count.
2-2 here. Rosarena swings at a cutter way out of the zone. He does pull that one. Almost got it caught by Ramirez and almost kept it fair as well. 2-2. It's another 5 straight strikeouts here for the Mariners. Gavin Williams is slicing them up. Luis Rengifo, 201 batting average. Fouls that one away. 2-2.
Three and two.
Watches that one. Finally showing some good eye here at the plate. That's a little base hit. And actually going to get into the gap. It's going to make it to the wall. Rengifo. It's a double. Need to get that bat going. Spent a lot of time over the offseason trying to get Rengifo. We were able to sign him. It's not been a great start for him. He gets a base hit there. Now Jorge Polanco at the plate. 1-1 count here.
That's a ball.
2-1. 2-1 count here for Polanco. He didn't get something to hit.
Ball inside.
3-1 count now. Robles on deck. Much rather get something here with Polanco, and we do get something with Polanco, who absolutely torpedoes that pitch into the right field bleachers. I believe that is his 5th homer of the year. 5th homer of the year. 115 almost off the bat. 435 feet. And a 2-0 lead for Seattle. Polanco really got a hold of that one. Got a pitch to hit there on the 3-1 count. Took advantage of it. And gets a home run. Got every bit of that one. See Robles in the background turn his head real quick at the sound of that bat. After a tough first 6 batters,
2 balls.
all of a sudden the Mariners showing a little patience, getting pitches to hit, doing a little damage with them. Rengifo with the double, Polanco with the homer.
8-2.
Robles swings through a fastball there. It's going to make it 2-2.
2 balls.
Just
2
late.
strikes. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
3-2. Robles got a cutter down the middle, pulled it foul. Full count, 2 outs. Gonna fly out to the left there to Quan. It looks like he is under it and he grabs it. Jorge Polanco, though, with a 2-run homer, able to give Seattle the lead. Got something to hit and did something with it between this matchup of 2 of the better teams in the American League. It is Seattle that jumps out first. Mackenzie Noel at the plate. Not off to a great start. Fouls off a slider there. Hit a couple home runs. He's got some pop, 72 power.
No,
1-2.
that's low.
Below the zone. Really don't know much about Noel. Looking. So he's 24. Made his debut in 24. Has not hit much at this level though. Slugged pretty well here the past 2 years. 23 home runs last year. But does not hit for high average. Does not walk a ton. Strikes out a lot. Hitting in the 4 hole for the Guardians. 2-2 count.
Hey.
It's a fastball by him. That is the first strikeout of the inning, 3rd of the game. Oh, it's Jose Miranda. I'm skipping through their stuff a little too quickly. Forgot with the quick counts. You can jump ahead. You don't really see their stats as much. Robles. Gonna grab that one. 2 down. Ooh, looking good so far. 5 up, 5 down. See if that continues here. It's Kyle Manzardo at the plate. 6 homers here early. 731 OPS. Having a solid season here out of the 6 hole. 1-1. Fouls away the sinker. One,
Ball,
2. Can't get him to chase the change there. Go back to the sinker. He fouls out in the way. It's a good sinker. A lot of movement going away. Somehow was able to foul it off. Got a backdoor slider here. Fouls it away again. Got a little more of the plate than I wanted it to. A lot more of the plate than I wanted it to. In retrospect. Ryan Wu back to the changeup here. Rolls it over to Rayleigh. 6 up, 6 down. For Brian Wu. Continuing to show that regression means nothing to him. Now back up to the top of the order. Mariners in the last series did not hit the ball very well, as you see. Just less than 3 runs a game, only hit 200. Crawford, though, got a hit in the first inning. He's at
2
the plate.
balls, 1 strike.
Watches 97-mile-an-hour fastball to the outside. 2-1 count.
Aye.
Fastball up.
2-2 the count.
Swings through it. 2-2 now. Rolls over that one. Good slider.
Out.
They able to get it down in the zone. Crawford out over there at first base. Jesse Winker with a 971 OPS. That's back up to the plate again. Winker. Actually got a pretty good hack on that considering how far inside that curveball ended up being. 1-2 count here. Got a fastball to hit. Just missed it. Good timing. Just got under it. Pops it up to the catcher. 2 up, 2 down so far. That'll bring Julio to the plate. See if he can extend the inning. That is an ugly fastball he struck out on his first at bat.
Yeah.
Good curveball. 1-2 count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
It's a big enough. It's a 20-mile-an-hour gap. Makes it where you kind of want to get ahead of for the fastball. Then he drops a couple of curveballs on you. See if he goes fastball here.
Hey.
He does not. He goes slider Julio's got 2 disgusting strikeouts on pitches way out of the zone up. We were off to kind of a tough start to start this episode. We think we're 3-7 in our last 10. Guardians at 7-3. Bo Naylor at the plate. It's a 2-1 count. See if we can find the strike zone here.
That's ball 3.
There's not. Dips below.
3 balls, 1 strike.
3-1. Ryan Wu. That ball is scorched. Is off the top of the wall. Rosarena finally grab it. He does. Almost a homer. Ends up being a double there, though, for Bo Naylor. That circle change from a 3-1 count. Found way too much of the plate. You got a really good piece of that. Hit it as far as you can hit it without hitting it out. Freeman at the plate now, former top prospect for the Guardians. That ball is somehow going to stay fair. Robles going to try to get this one home. Ends up being a double and the run scores. Should have just hit the cutoff man there. Nice piece of hitting there. Things were smooth sailing the first 2 innings. Now Zach McKinstry is up with back-to-back doubles being hit off Brian Wu. That ball is scorched there as well. Tying run is going to cost home plate. 2-2 game. All of a sudden, Brian Wu went from dominant through the first 6 outs to getting torched by the bottom 3 here in the lineup. Now back up to the top, Luis Garcia, and it is a 2-1 count.
That's ball 3.
Now it's 3-1. Wu is not having a very good inning. It's a good slider. Now it's a 2-2 count, though. Wu. It's a good slider. Crawford gets to it. Rengifo gets it over to first. They're able to get the double play. So Wu, ball's hit pretty hard. Almost snuck through for a hit. Ends up being a double play, though. Nice snag there by Crawford. Nice job by Rengifo in second to turn it. Really nice pitch there from Wu.
2 strikes.
1-2 count here on Quan. He fouls off the slider. Need to kind of get a quick batter or 2. Quan's a tough out, though.
Oh, that's just out.
Really good slider. Maybe get this sweeper to get just over the plate. Get him to roll over. So we're able to get him out there. Rayleigh gets it over to Wu. Into the 3rd. So both teams scored 2 runs in the 3rd inning. Really hit the ball hard there, did the Guardians. But a double play and a ground out to first, able to get out of the inning. Let's take a look at Cal Raleigh at the plate. He has been sensational here to start. I got a pitch to hit. Williams has missed with his spot on a couple of these cutters.
3-2.
I cannot believe that a Seattle Mariner laid off of a high fastball. 3-2 count. Ollie got a pitch to hit, but he's behind on it. Dead down the middle fastball. Fly out to center. Luke Rayleigh now at the plate. It's been really good to start the year. Got a fastball to hit, pulled it foul. Too early on it. That's a 1-2 count.
Nope, inside,
Watches
ball
that
2.
one, 2-2. Hopefully jumped out of the way on it.
Full count.
3-2 now. Draws a walk. So good at bat there from Rayleigh, able to foul off a tough pitch. Draws the walk there. Running at first, Randy Arozarena. 1-2 count. Had an ugly strikeout his first at bat on one in the dirt. And a strikeout on another one in the dirt there. Good curveball. Got Arozarena out in front. Rengifo now at the plate. Did hit a double. 1-1.
Runner.
Rayleigh's going to take off. Fastball in the zone. Rayleigh's able to get the stolen base, though. So Rengifo will have a batter at second. It's a 1-2 count, though.
Ball, that's in.
Good eye there to watch that fastball. 2-2 count now. Couple guys in the pen up for the Guardians as Gavin has had to work in this game. Rengifo got a pitch to hit. Hit it hard, 96 off the bat, but hits it dead to first base, and he is out. See if Brian Wu can rebound after a bad third. 1-1 count here to Jose Ramirez. Gets him to swing through that one.
2 strike.
There we go. Good pitch there from Wu. Got a nice quick at bat there, striking Ramirez out in 4 pitches. 4th K there for Wu. Now Noel back up at the plate. It's in a swing through the slider.
2 strike.
Fastball up. He's able to get a piece of it. Fouls that one away. Slider. Good pitch, but a good piece of hitting. And back up the middle with it. Now 1-1 count. Gets the call there on the outside against Miranda. Certainly cannot like that call. 1-2 count. Gets in the swing at a circle change way out of the zone. Wu with another strikeout brings back up Manzardo, who had ground out in his first at bat. I don't know how he fouled that pitch away. We'll stay at a 1-2.
That's ball 2.
2-2 here.
3.
Good sinker. Another strikeout for Wu, and they get through the 4th. Game still tied at 2. Now Hunter Gaddis coming out for the Guardians. 5.40 ERA. Gavin Williams didn't pitch horribly, but didn't pitch very long. Both pitchers striking out a bunch of guys. I need to get somebody warming up ourselves here out of the pen. Jorge Polanco hit a 2-run homer in his last at bat on a 3-1 count. Fastball to hit there, but fouled it away. Gaddis slider, fastball changeup. There's the changeup. Still at a 3-2 count. Got me on the slider. Good pitch there. Polanco strikes out looking. Nice shot from Gaddis to bounce back after falling behind 3-1. Now Robles is at the plate. That's something to hit, and he's going to get it down the line. That is going to be a single for him. Robles hasn't been very active in the stolen base game. Do we maybe take this opportunity to do so? Crawford is up. We're going to send Robles here. He is off. Did not get a great jump.
He's safe.
But throws a little off to the side there from Naylor. So it is going to be the 5th stolen base for Robles.
Nope. Outside.
2-2. Come on, JP. Gonna pop that one. Hit it hard.
Got him.
Almost got a weird bounce on that. Able to move Robles over to third, but there's 2 outs now. Gonna bring up Winker with a 365 batting average. You feel really good about in this situation. Got something to hit, and he scorches it. Noel is able to get to it. That's all you can ask for is hit the ball hard, but Gaddis able to get out of the inning, get out of trouble there. Robles single and stolen base with less than 2 outs, not able to knock him in. Booth still out on the mound, trying to get through this bottom of the lineup. They hit him hard the first time through. One-two count here against Bo Naylor.
Nope. Outside.
Not get the slider. Go back to the sinker. He fouls it away. He's been a tough at-bat so far here for Wu. Circle change. Do get him to get out in front. Rayleigh over to Wu.
He's out.
First out of the inning. That was Tyler Freeman, who had the double. Knock in Naylor in his first at-bat. Gets his average up to 210. Freeman fouls that one away.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Circle changes out. That sinker did not end up in a good spot there from Wu. Freeman, though, thankfully out in front of it.
3.
And gets the strikeout there. Wu had a tough third inning, has been really good the rest of this game. Really nice pitch there. If we get Freeman to swing at it. Now Zach McKinstry, who had the second RBI there in that third inning. On a single up the middle, now behind 1-2. We'll go to the same spot with a circle change.
Ball 2.
Down low, he doesn't swing at it. 2-2, 2 outs. Slider is away. Bottom of this lineup has given Wu fits. Just throw it for a strike. If he hits it, he hits it. He did hit it in a Rosarena, though. Going to get to it. Wu gets through 5. Nice job from him here. We end the 5th with the game still tied at 2. Now Sam Entgees.
Number 31, Sam
Hentges. Okay. 1-1 count here for Julio.
Ball.
One is away. It's going to be a 2-1 count. Hentges. Got a good fastball. A lot of off-speed stuff, though, too. 2-1 count. Julio gets a fastball to maybe do some damage with. Going to fly out to right with it, though. First out of the inning. We'll bring up Raleigh, who has now seen that average dip below 300 in this game. Good curveball. Just below the zone. 1-2 count here for Raleigh. That was a tough fastball away.
Two the count.
2-2. See if Raleigh gets something here. 2-2. It's another tough curveball there. Able to foul it away, though. Jazz to the plate again. That one is absolutely pulverized into the bleachers. The Mariners have the lead again. Cal Raleigh's 14th home run of the year. He's thrown good curveballs, but he hung that one, and Raleigh did not miss it. 14th big fly of the season, and the Mariners have another lead here. Got every bit of that pitch. There we go. Raleigh now at the plate. Does not hit lefties particularly well.
Hey!
Swings over that
One ball,
curveball.
two
Much
strikes.
better one there for Hinches. Ball hit hard out into the left, but got under it.
Up next for Seattle, left fielder, Randy.
Now Rosarena, who really hits lefties well. And it's here 1-1 with 2 outs. Try to extend this inning.
That's ball 2.
2-1. Ah, good fastball. Able to get it in on a Rosarena's hands. It'll be out at first, but Cal Raleigh does give the Mariners the lead again with his 14th home run of the season. Got a pitch to hit and made the most of it there.
Leading off for the Guardians. Second
Now it's Luis Garcia back at the plate.
Garcia.
Ramirez hits lefties well. Doesn't really matter for Quan. We'll bring in Rogers.
Pitching for Seattle.
So Woo's day is over. Really solid. Gave up 2 runs through 5. Taylor Rogers now on the mound. 245 at ERA. Has been great against lefties. Not great against righties. Gets a couple lefties, and then Jose Ramirez is a switch hitter here.
Hey!
Cutter able to get it by.
ball,
Not in the best
2
spot
strikes.
though. 1-2 count.
2 balls,
Rogers in the
2
dirt.
strikes.
2-2.
We got a full count.
Misses with the sinker there. I want to start walking batters with this part of the lineup coming up. 3-2 again. Over to short. Crawford eats it up.
Out.
1 down here in the 6th.
Now batting. Left fielder, Steven.
Rod Quan gonna find a way. Get that base hit. I don't think that was that bad of a cutter. Not exactly in the spot you want it, but Quan kind of gets it off the end of the bat, out in front of it. It's a good piece of hitting. Ramirez now crushes lefties. Quan is on the way, but Raleigh gets it down and throws him out. Now Ramirez sitting there with a 2-2 count, 2 out. Cal Raleigh. They went for the hit and run. 2-2. Good cutter there from Rogers. He gets through that top of the order. Does his job. Now Sir Anthony Dominguez coming out. He has been outstanding so far. Cleveland really using up their bullpen here.
Sir Anthony.
Rengifo had a double earlier. 1-2 or 2-1 count, excuse me. Good fastball low. Should've left that one alone. Over to second base. 1 down here quickly.
Now batting.
In this 7th inning, Jorge Polanco, of course, hit the 2-run homer there in the 2nd inning. Thought it was the 3rd inning. Guess I messed that up though. He's now at the plate again, hitting 254. Got a circle change to Scald, and he did. Pulled it foul. That one chopped over to second.
Out.
Polanco is out. Robles now up 1-1 count, 2 outs.
That's a ball.
Watches that one. Robles did get a stolen base after a single earlier in this one. 99-mile-an-hour fastball up. Fouls it away, though. That ball is scorched by Robles, but he pulls it foul. little bit of bad luck at times early on this season. That time he gets something to hit a slider in the sweet spot, but he misses it. Flies out to the left. Quick in there for Dominguez. Kind of got away with a couple of there against Robles. Noel on the mound. He murders lefties. I'll put in at Trevor Gott here. 2-3-5. He's been good so far through 7 2/3. Only thrown in 2 games so far this year, though. A couple of guys warming up. So we're in the 7th. 3-1 count here. That ball is scalded, but right to Robles, who almost misplays it. I just barely touched the left stick, and he about went shooting way off. Thankfully able to rebound and get him out. Now it's Jose Miranda at the plate. He scalded that ball. 1-1 here. 94 in a perfect spot there. Goss got kind of a funky delivery there. Not a bad curveball. One, two. Fouls that one away.
Ball.
Curveball low. See if we can paint this fastball again. 2-2 count here against Miranda. Good fastball. Crawford gets over to it, gets it quickly over to first. Miranda thankfully does not have a ton of speed. That ball was not hit very hard at all. Just 62 off the bat. Crawford, though, able to get him out. Now it's Kyle and Zardo. Number 6 hitter. 2-2 count. 2 outs here in the 7th.
Count is 3-2.
Does not chase the circle change, excuse me. Big pitch here. Calls out and Polanco cannot stop it, and Rosarena misplays it. It's back into Polanco, but that turns in from a single to maybe an error out there. They called it double. Okay. Now it's Bo Naylor at the plate. Going to bring in Gabe Spire here, trying to hold on to this 1-run lead. 3.57 ERA. Had a tough start to the season. Has been pretty good over his recent outings. It's a 1-1 count here against Bo Naylor. That ball over to Polanco. It's going to get through. Rosarena gearing up for the throw. Hits it down there, but the throw just a little off. Raleigh can't get it and try to dive over this bottom of the order. Putting together all the offense. Almost grabbed that one. The run scores, and we're all tied up now in the bottom of the 7th. Spire. How did Freeman foul that off? 1-2. Was off the slider. Back to that changeup away. Get him to chase it. Just do it a little bit farther out. But not before Bo Naylor and Manzardo found a way to sneak 2 hits past Polanco just barely. Now Tim Herron comes out for the Guardians. Face this top of the lineup. 2 lefties, and then Julio. Of course, Crawford hits lefties well. Winker doesn't necessarily mind them. See if they can do something here with JP. Slurve in a good spot. He could have hit there. A lot of movement here for Herron. 1-2 count. Crawford that time chases it in the dirt. He's a strikeout. Good pitch. 1-1 count now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1.
Ball.
3-1 count.
3 balls,
now.
1 strike.
Winker gets a pitch to hit. Stands there and watches it fly out to center field. Gives Seattle the lead. Winker has been such a great signing for the Mariners. Through the first month and a half anyway. It may all come crashing down at some point in time. But Jesse Winker just hit that ball a country mile. And re-gives Seattle the lead. Big time swing. Got something to hit there and took full advantage of it and then stood there and let them know. Absolutely pulverized that pitch. 422. They didn't even move in the outfield. 1-1 now to Julio. Heron.
Aye. One ball,
Kessler might end
two
up in the
strikes.
zone. Julio swings through it. Swung at that one too, but Julio's going to reach first on that as it gets past Bo Naylor. So even though he strikes out, he gets on base there. Cal Raleigh, of course, hit a big fly earlier in this one. So the Mariners have scored 4 runs on 3 homers. We are going to send Julio here. He is off.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Off a slider, no chance throwing out Julio there. 6 stolen base. Now Raleigh, 2-1 count. Julio is second. Oh, got a sinker to hit, fouled it away though. A little behind on it.
Count's full.
Watch that one slide. Everyone keeps fire up here. It's all these lefties. Raleigh, can we extend the lead here? Fouls it away. Them high fastballs. Oh, Raleigh got another pitch to hit. Behind it though. Popping it up, gathered there at first. Julio, of course, still at second. All comes down to Luke Raley as to whether or not he can do some damage here. 1-1 count.
82.
Good slurve there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
If we can find a way to produce a run here.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Watches that one. Good fastball from Heron though. 2-2, 2 outs, runner at second.
Runner, he's going.
Julio takes off. Raley swings over the pitch though. So with a runner on second, Raleigh pops out, Raley strikes out. Now Daniel Schneemann goes up to the plate, 182 average, and they're pinch hitting him. He hits lefties well. Leaves Spire in here though. Big time first pitch there, 1-2 count. That ball hit foul. Spire inside. Oh, did not get a call. Great fastball though. Bring Schneemann in. It looked like a good slider on a 2-2 count, but he found a way to get up the middle. Okay. Wasn't as good a slider as I thought it was. Luis Garcia now. It's your best lefty out of the pen.
That's out.
Spire misses. Crawford gets to it. Rengifo going to get it over to first. Double play. Nice snag. Turning the double play just out of the glove there. Just a flip over to Rengifo. Nice snaggy play there from Crawford. Mariners done a really nice job turning double plays today. Those two in the middle have been lethal, and now it's Quan at the plate. Going to bring in. That Brash is tired though. Tell you what, we're going to sit Brash down. I did not notice that earlier. We'll call for a mound visit here. Probably hurt Spire's confidence. Santos isn't quite ready. We'll have him up just in case, though. Quan gets on.
Ball.
Our miss is a 3-1 count now. 3-1, we're going to go to the slider, though. Gets him to hit that over to Crawford. Had a busy day at short, able to just barely beat Quan out. Now can the Mariners tack on one additional run? Schneeman's going to play short now. Cade Smith comes out with a 0.44 ERA. Through 20 innings, he has been exceptional. And get Munoz ready. Going to bring him in. Rosarena's at the plate. Really good so far this year, not having his best day, though. Got something to hit. He might slide that through. He does not. Nice play over at second. One down. Rengifo now. Had that double earlier. Nice if he could tack something on.
Hey!
Good splitter.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One, two.
What do you got?
Rengifo able to check his swing there. 2-2 count. Fouls a good fastball there away from Cade Smith. Sweeper cutter fastball. 2-2, Rengifo.
3.
Got him to chase the fastball out of the zone. Rengifo now likely to end his night 1 for 4. Polanco had that 2-run homer. Love another home run here. Give Munoz a little breathing room. 1-1 count with 2 outs.
Hey!
Polanco
1
swings
ball,
to a
2
fastball.
strikes.
Just missed it.
Did he go?
I think I went. Oh, I say went. Did not go. Polanco able to check his swing. 2-2 with 2 outs. Smith
Hey!
gets him with a high fastball. Seattle has struck out on that pitch many times today. It's going to be Andres Munoz, one of the best closers in all of baseball. 10 for 10, a 1.54 ERA. Gave up both of the runs he's given up so far this year in his first 2 outings. Last 11 outings have been great. Now it's Jose Ramirez at the plate. 1-1 count. Good sinker
1
there
ball,
from Munoz.
2 strikes.
Ramirez has never taken Munoz deep. 2 for 8 with 2 doubles. Good slider, but Julio over it as Ramirez hit that one hard. 99 off the bat, just did not have enough launch angle. Now Noel at the plate. 2-1 count. Not a good spot for the slider. Got away with it though.
Full count. 3.
Gets the strikeout there of Noel. And the Guardians are down to their final out here. Miranda swings it through the slider. It's now a 1-2 count with 2 outs. We're just going to try to throw a fastball by him. That one's popped. Can Rosarena get to it? He does. The challenge fastball ends up working out there. Got away with it. Like to see it, and the Mariners come away with a victory here over the Guardians. Tough game. I mean, Seattle did not have a great overall day offensively, but you get home runs from Polanco. Raleigh, Winker, of course, hits what ends up being the game winner with his home run to center field. The bottom part of the order for the Guardians really had a nice day, but the top half did not. Munoz able to get the save there at the end. Kind of got away with a pitch there to Miranda. But, yeah, I mean, the Guardians out-hit the Mariners. But Seattle does enough with the long ball to get the job done despite striking out 13 times. Get the victory. Good way to start the series. And I do want to play, get one game in here with, try to do this again with Adrian Ramirez. Cole Young playing really well, but unfortunately the last one I hopped in on, Adrian Ramirez, was playing left field when he's not that's not like a spot that he plays. So got a hit in his first at bat, and then he immediately got pulled out. But let's see what we got here. Try to get a couple swings here with Ramirez, and then we will move forward a little bit here in May. That ball is scorched from Ramirez as he gets a fastball to hit, but stays up in the air too long. One down. Or one down. Sorry. Ramirez now back at the plate again.
Drop in right here. Here you go.
Looks like Cole Young at second base. Ah, Ramirez. Gotta be patient on that one. Tough fastball. Pulls him off the bag, though. Okay. So, yeah, I guess like I was saying there, you know, as we initially were playing with him, I do think that, you know, a 900 OPS, 30 homer guy plays good defense at first base. I think is well within his range of outcomes. I still think that, like, a worst case, he is a middle of the order bat with pop. You know, maybe it's more of a 20 to 25 homer versus a 30 to 40, but got a lot of room to grow. I'm a really special hitter for us. I see him being a 3, 4, 5 guy in the very near future. Got a round on that one and hits it hard. So he's hit 2 balls hard, but gotten under them. Rolled over a fastball on his second at bat.
Number 6.
We did technically get a hit with him in this
Big Mama
episode.
right here. We need you. Here we go.
Runner at second. Nope, got under it. Got jammed a little bit there. Still hit it 86 while getting jammed, so hit the ball hard. But a pretty quick outing there. We'll go ahead and simulate it. Lose it. Go 0 for 4 with him, unfortunately. Looks like Cole Young had a RBI double, the only run we knocked in. Jimmy Joyce was okay, but does end up losing. Too many walks. Too many guys reached base, really, there. All right, let's fast forward. We end up getting a 4-2 victory here. Rengifo and Crawford each with doubles. Crawford with 3 RBIs. Bryce Miller, again, was excellent. Didn't get a ton of strikeouts, but was able to pitch around, you know, base runners there. Gave up 9 in total, plus depending on whatever Rengifo gave up his error, but did a nice job getting through that. Rogers had a tough outing. He's been really good. The rest of the bullpen was very good. Okay. Not a whole lot of hitting there again, but we're able to get the job done. Let's take a look at the scouting here. Moreno. Yeah, I mean, he looks like a surefire guy that maybe at least is solid. I just don't know what the long-term upside of him being, you know, maybe a 270-ish hitter, a 330 on, you know, he got some qualities. We'll go ahead and let that run again. These international pitchers have got to be close. 80%. Do we want to take a look at Central's getting done pretty quick. Do we want to maybe look at the East? I think we'll move him to the East for pitchers. Try to get as much information as we can. Reno looks solid. We'll finish that up, though. Let's move forward a bit. Win that game 3-2. 2 guys on. I end up losing that one 3-2 against the Diamondbacks. We do win game 2 there, though. 8-2. Crawford and Polanco go deep. Good start from Castilla. Rogers with the save there. Good, strong finish. 12 hits in total. Had 3 from Rengifo, 3 from Burleson. Rengifo looks like he's starting to get going. It's 3-2 loss. Winker and Polanco each with doubles. Rayleigh Polanco with RBIs. Not a whole lot. Drew 7 walks. That's at least a positive, but couldn't do anything with it. Did I look at this 3-2 game? I did not. Freeman hit the home run. So Bliss hits a home run in this game. Kirby was really solid. Bullpen was great in that finale there against Arizona. We do lose that one. So we lose the series there. It's definitely been a little up and down stretch for us. We are tied here with the Rangers, though. So I think that we didn't move very far here, but I do want to play a game here against the Rangers. Not really sure which game. Probably this one with Castilla against DeGrom. I think that one would be fun. So obviously we don't move very far here in the series. We had a fun game against Cleveland, but we took a big jump in the last episode. So kind of slowing it down here. We'll play a game against the Rangers. Play this Sunday game, very, very likely, and then we'll move into June. If you enjoy the content, like and subscribe. Check out the other work I have on the channel. Julio is definitely in a bit of a slide here. Yeah, Winker continues to do damage, though. He's struggling a little bit. But yeah, if you enjoy the content, like, subscribe. Check out my Atlanta Hawks franchise on NBA 2K25 on the channel and my Tulane Dynasty as well. Thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, peace.